Wow. Hey guys, it's Glenn from Glenn's Car Collection, and we are driving the new Alpina B8 Grand Coupe with over 600 horsepower. So this is my first time ever driving an Alpina. So they make, luxury versions of the BMW cars. They have an Alpina version of the 6 Series. The 6 Series was replaced by the 8 Series, so they have an Alpina version of this 8 Series. Also, the Z3. Come on, you really had to cut in front of me? They have a Alpina version of this new 8 Series. The previous generation, they had an Alpina Grand Coupe of the 6 Series. If you remember back to 2003, they had an Alpina version of the BMW Z8. So Alpinas are automatic transmissions, just like all 8 Series. And even their Z8 was automatic. Wow, so this has over 600 horsepower from a turbocharged 8-cylinder engine. Now it is a heavy car. I do feel the weight in these turns, but the luxury in here, the 8 Series is pretty luxurious. So let's give it to BMW for making a very luxurious 8 Series. It's on par with the best interiors from Mercedes, from Audi. Usually BMW would be ahead of them in sport and lack on the interior side. But with the 8 Series, they made a true competitor to those other cars. Now, this is only a 4-seater. It's not a 5-seater. What we'll do is we'll drive it on this mountain road. We'll do a little acceleration on the highway. Then we'll turn around and we'll park and we'll go over the interior and exterior features. And then we'll take this mountain road again back, and hopefully with no traffic. Now here in a sharp turn like this, we will feel the weight. Now on the Alpina cars, they replace all the BMW roundels with the Alpina roundels. That's how you know you're in something special. You have a phenomenal stereo system here. Unfortunately, I can't play it for you because I wouldn't be able to monetize the video. Remember, if you like these videos, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Always leave a positive comment below. Commenting, subscribing, and liking every video really helps me in the rankings. The more subscribers I get, the more cool cars I can review. Now, it was pouring rain. Today I drove the M4 with the manual, the new M4 C8 Corvette convertible, the CT4 Blackwing, the BMW 430 convertible, all in the pouring rain. So the rain has actually stopped, and now I can drive this car not in the pouring rain. Very powerful car. Now, this is a luxury car first. So I see even in sport mode, the engine is subdued, because you're buying this car really because you want a fast luxury car, not a sports car. All right, so now we could do some acceleration. Wow. So very fast, but also very smooth. You can really feel those turbos working. Has similar gauges to my M340X drive, so I would say the BMW gauges in that order, going up with the reverse tachometer. What I don't have is the green that's shown here on my car, so it makes it stand out a little. Essentially the same screens and buttons I have on my car or on a regular BMW 8 Series. No sunroof. Nice soft touch materials. Oh wow, really like baby soft up here. Now here will be the test, because every car fails here because of the bumps and dips. I'm going to assume that the Alpina is going to have a little softer suspension here compared to the other cars I've driven, but it's so bumpy here, I don't think it really makes a difference. Yep, it doesn't make a difference whatsoever. The 8 Series is a great car. I wish it wasn't so expensive. The sticker on this car is $155,000. So very smooth in the turns. I do feel the weight. I mean, you can't really hide it. If the roads are straight, this would be a phenomenal car. When the roads are very twisty like they are up here, you know, you are going to feel the weight with a bigger car. Very smooth, very quiet in here. I could use a little more sound, a little more engine noise. But I'm sure this is perfect for the Alpina buyer. So what we're going to do is turn around here. We'll test the brakes. This is a very tight turn for the left lane. Merging into traffic, we'll test the acceleration. Signal. Gonna brake hard. We're into the ABS here. Nobody behind us. Now this is a tough merge, so here a powerful car like the Alpina will come in handy because we actually have to accelerate into the left lane of traffic that's actually coming downhill. So of course they're speeding. All right, so let's do a little acceleration. Oh yeah. Plenty of power to get up to highway speeds, no problem. Now this car is heavy. There's a lot of luxurious items in here, leather, safety features that are adding so much weight. Obviously, if this was a stripped down, lightweight version, it would be even faster. What we'll do is we'll take the next exit and then we'll look at the exterior and interior of the car. All right, so here she is, the Alpina B8 Grand Coupe. It looks gorgeous in this color. You always can tell an Alpina by the Alpina wheels. Obviously the Alpina badges as well. Big car, beautiful car. We'll check out the back seat in a second. So here you have the BMW Roundel. It also says Alpina and B8, so they know you bought the expensive one. You got the 4 tailpipes. You got a nice diffuser on the bottom there. Gas as always goes on the right, typically in BMWs. Gorgeous looking car. Huge car. We'll take it back on those back roads to see if it drives as good as it looks. And the grills are good. I think the grills are perfect on the 8 Series. Let me know what you think. You got another BMW Roundel and then the Alpina symbol on the bottom there. We'll take a look at the car. You got this beautiful interior, which definitely competes with the other German cars. Big back seat. I'm 6 feet tall. Headroom is compromised for someone 6 feet tall. I would say you probably got to be 5'8" to fit under this. You have your own climate controls here, your own USBs. Huge legroom. The biggest legroom of anything I've sat in all year, this side of a 7 Series. Beautiful interior. Very nice with the leather stitching. But where you really want to be in this car, I'm going to say, is still the driver's seat. Gives off a lot of heat, this car. So we have the upgraded stereo system. This car is $155,000. Plug in your phone here. That's actually will charge it. It's actually wireless. I brought my own wire because I have to charge my phone. It will go dead, but you could Apple CarPlay, I'm sorry, is wireless, and there are options you can get to charge your phone wirelessly. So good steering wheel. It's thick like a BMW M car. Essentially it's the BMW wheel, and beautiful resolution out of the screen. We'll show you the backup camera here. So you have like a crystal gear shift level here. So we're going to put it in park and then we'll put it in reverse. So you have the 360 camera just like I have. You have the parking where it'll park you and do the backup assistant just like my car has. Those are all options. And electronic parking brake. We can go into comfort, eco motive here, adaptive for the suspension. We can drive in manual mode. Now we would shift ourselves. Actually, you know what? There are no paddles here. So I believe it's just gonna drive in sport mode. So we'll do sport and we'll drive it that way. We'll get back on the highway and go back to the mountain road. All right, so here we can accelerate on the highway, then we'll turn around and go back to that mountain road. We're in all the sport settings. Way powerful enough to get you in trouble. The torque converter automatic shoots very quickly and smoothly. We don't have paddle shifters here. And we're gonna brake. This is a tight turn where we were before. We'll brake in the left lane of the highway, so typically we get into the ABS here, so we'll see how the brakes handle. Then we'll have an acceleration into the left lane of the highway with people coming downhill for us, so definitely not the safest U-turn to make, but a legal U-turn to make, and the only U-turn to make around here. All right, so we're gonna let this car go first, and then we'll accelerate and we'll get into the right lane for safety. We do have a powerful car here, so getting up to the speed limit should be no problem. All right. Fix the mirror here. Very impressive car. If you have the cash, very impressive car. Downsides are going to be cost, $155,000 as tested. There's a million upsides, the looks, the interior, having something special. They're going to sell, you know, the 8 Series, they made a lot of them and they didn't sell well, so they were pretty big discounts. I doubt you're going to get a discount on an Alpina version. So I think you'd have a much better resale value, honestly, with this car over a regular 8 Series that unfortunately was overproduced. The 8 Series is a gorgeous looking car though. Whether it's the coupe, the convertible, or in this guy's, the what they call the Grand Coupe. You get the 4 doors, you get the big back seat. The challenge is getting into the back seat. With my height, it's very hard to get back there. But once I'm back there, it's very comfortable and I have a ton of legroom. All right, so now we're gonna take it on that mountain road and we'll finish up the video. Thanks for watching this far. If you're ready to watch this far, you might as well subscribe. I have a lot of great new car videos coming, so you might as well hit that notification bell. I post multiple videos every week, and we have over 900 car reviews on the channel, probably the most of any YouTube channel. And a lot of them, probably the most popular brand is BMW. I myself have owned 9 BMWs, 8 of them BMW M cars. All right, so good turning here. You feel the weight, but I'm just trail braking to kind of make up for that. We have a good acceleration. That guy's still there. That's the guy we were behind before. We did all the other reviews today in the pouring rain, so hopefully this won't be pouring rain. There's really a lot to like about the car. Downsides are price, obviously the weight, but there are a lot. The upsides, if you can afford it, definitely outweigh the downsides. My first time driving an Alpina, I love it, and I would definitely consider an Alpina. I can't afford a new one, but I would definitely consider a used Alpina at some point, if anything ever comes to my budget. Now, Motor Trend actually did the last M6 Grand Coupe with the V8 turbo, not the V10, the previous generation, and they actually like the B6 version of that better because it was just as fast, but a lot more luxurious. It's definitely a quieter experience for sure. All right, so here's some S-turns. So we'll get to pitch it in a couple of these and see how we can deal with the weight. But the average driver is going to use this as their all-around car, and they're not going to be taking S-turns at full speed. They're probably not even going to hit the speed limit. So it wouldn't really be fair to review it based on that. But bravo, Alpina, bravo, you've done a phenomenal job with this car, and I think it fits perfectly for the 8 Series to have an Alpina version. The 8 Series is really a fast luxury car to begin with, a gorgeous car. So why not start with a gorgeous fast luxury car and make an Alpina version? See, now watch what I'm doing with the brake here. I'm just braking a little bit going into the turn, put a little more grip on the front of the car so I can make these turns. The 8 pillars in new cars are so thick, it's so hard to see around the turns. Now we can power out of the turn. Puts the power to the ground nicely. Braking going into the turn. It's an off camber, so the camber will take you. All right, here we go. Fun to drive. I mean, even though it's heavy, it's still fun on this road for sure. All right, we're gonna have one last about 180-degree turn here, and then we will end our video. So thanks for watching this far. Really appreciate it. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Here we go around the last turn. And it was just a fun time driving this car. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.